StandUp For Kids is about homeless and street kids. It's about 1.3 million children who live on the streets. It's about giving kids hope. It's about the hope that there is a tomorrow, that the future is not indicative of the past. It's about the hope that it's about streets that are unsafe for children. It's about the 13 children who die out here every day. It's about kids without some intervention by someone who cares about them will never get off the streets. It's about trying to reach kids who believe no one else cares anymore. It's about more than 5,000 volunteers in 28 cities and 13 states that are really committed to helping children, who really believe that in the United States, children don't have to die on the streets. It's about making a commitment, saying we'll be there, and then being there. It's about hope.
Stand Up For Kids, for me, it's definitely about the kids. It's about imagining kids on the street by themselves in the middle of the night all the time. I can't imagine what that must feel like. It's also about the future of America, because they are our future.
Hi everybody, my name is Specialist Brandon Blake Clark, also known as Bubba, so all my friends here at Stand Up For Kids. I'm based out of Hawaii with the United States Army. We're over in Afghanistan right now. I'm actually on leave, sitting here in Stand Up For Kids, doing this because I won't be able to be here for the Blue Angel Gala, but I hope you guys are all enjoying yourself. I've actually been on the street since I was about 10 years old. I'm 19 right now, and I joined the Army when I was 17. When I was 16, I met a very special lady named Catherine Mary Hill. She basically changed my life. I met her when she was volunteering here at Stand Up For Kids, and she inspired me first to join Job Corps and then to join the military. She told me always to follow my dreams, look for the best way to do things, and go for it. Now she's gone, but
the words of a fallen Border Patrol agent live on with the children she helped. Catherine Hill was killed in a car accident while patrolling last week. WB News at 10's Emmett Russell tells us how she's continuing to reach kids even after she's gone.
She was only 37 when she lost her life on patrol, but family members say Catherine Hill wouldn't want this to be a day of tears.
I never ever saw her feeling sorry for herself. I only saw her caring.
And it was troubled children she often cared about the most.
She understood that to the world you might be one person, but to one person you might be the world.
And as a volunteer for Stand Up For Kids, Hill brought the world of possibilities back to homeless children.
She'd be the first person that would get right down on the ground with them and cross her legs and start talking eye to eye.
She made a special connection with Josh Doty.
So I guess she was like my guardian angel, incarnate.
Doty says he was adrift in life until Hill encouraged him to pursue his dream of joining the Navy. Shortly after signing up, he and his friend Bubba heard about the accident.
We expect to lose the kids from the streets, but we don't expect to lose the counselors.
They carved this pumpkin that night. It says, "Rest in peace, Kathy Hill." Doty says now she's his real guardian angel.
she's gone, but she's not really gone. She'll never really be gone, as long as everybody remembers her. I remember her, and a lot of times it helps me while I'm out there. I'm sure it helps a lot of the kids here at StandUp too. I hope you guys get to feel their presence tonight. Even though I can't be there, I hope you feel mine too. Because, well, along with everybody else out there, we work really hard to protect you guys, and I hope it's paying off back here. I hope that, I don't know, maybe the world be one big happy family one day. It might not always be that way. It might not ever get that close, but if it does, hey, then I'm fighting for something, StandUp For Kids is fighting for something, and Catherine fought for something, along with everybody else at the Catherine Mary Hill Foundation. Well, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves tonight, and also enjoy the games, but don't let anybody know I told you guys that. Good evening.
Did you know that in America, 1 out of every 7 kids will run away? That's 5 students out of every classroom. That's 1 kid turning to the streets every minute of every hour of every day. That's over 1.3 million kids trying to survive on the streets right now. You know what else? 13 of those same kids are dying each day on those same streets. My name is Squatter. I've been living out here for a long time. I know what it's like to be out here. I know what it's like to be afraid of adults. I know what it's like to be afraid to go home.
In the United States, 1 child runs away every minute of every hour of every day. Just a little over a year ago, StandUp For Kids started a brand new program called Don't Run Away. It's a story about a young boy that you see here on my t-shirt named Squatter. And we take Squatter into a classroom and we talk to children about if they're being abused, not to run away. We know that 1 out of 7 children will run away. And certainly the dangers on the street are much greater than the dangers in a classroom. So we go there and we give them the resources and tell them things that they should do. Many times children have no idea that they could make a phone call or that there's someone that they can talk to. So we go there and give them those resources. You've seen Bubba talk and maybe some of the other kids here tonight who ended up on the streets. We really want to prevent that. And that's what your support does. Your dollars this evening will help us reach kids before they reach the streets. And we really appreciate that very much. Thank you. And I'm having a good time here tonight with you.
Hi, my name is Terry Berg, and I'm the Executive Director of StandUp For Kids. StandUp For Kids is an organization that looks for the homeless street kids here in San Diego. StandUp For Kids does not criticize these marvelous, marvelous kids. We don't go out there and lecture them with coulda, shoulda, woulda. We're here to listen to them. We're here to assist them in any possible way that we can to help them find their answers. These kids have run to the streets for safety. Isn't that a heavy-duty concept? They've run from all types of abuse. These kids are today's society's throwaway kids. On behalf of StandUp For Kids, I want to thank you for all your contributions that help us to help these kids who are actually diamonds in the rough. Just think what a little polish would do. Thank you.
It's about support. It's about commitment. And I need your commitment to help these kids.
And I know what it's like to see that same friend stabbed to death. I think that running away is the wrong answer. I don't have anybody to talk to, tell my feelings to share my emotions with. I have no direction. I have no one to point me in the right direction. The streets can't compare to any life that anybody can be given. The streets are horrible.